Montana's annual crime report is out with some alarming figures for the University of Montana. I'm Steve Fettfein.
And I'm Laurel Staples. Statistics show crime incidents there have increased by over 1,000%. The numbers, however, might not be exactly as they seem. Montana McLaughlin sat down with University Police and explains why these figures look so startling.
Take a look at this year's crime report and you may be surprised. Drug crimes up 1,900%.
Our statistics look like we're out of control, but realistically we're talking about just a handful of crimes.
The university's chief of police says they're also just behind on reporting numbers, and statistics like this can look skewed.
We went from maybe 10 to 15. Realistically, that's a big statistic jump, but it's really not a big case jump.
But for crimes to increase that much, there's got to be something else going on.
I'd say drug and alcohol are concerns on our campus. I think it's a concern on all campuses.
Take marijuana possession. That's increased significantly, and UMPD says it's because of its legality in nearby states.
It may be legal in your state at your house, but yes, this is your residence in Montana, but we don't allow it here.
Chief Ludeman says the county and city focuses more on drug dealers, whereas at the university, they deal more with daily petty crime.
The majority of our cases are personal use. In other words, we don't have drug dealers here selling drugs. We have students that use and experiment with them.
Police say they've increased their presence and more reporting could affect those numbers.
I think there's a little bit more emphasis that we put on it. I mean, our resident assistants are very good at talking to students.
But he says numbers are also up from underclassmen adapting to a new lifestyle of freedom.
Statistics like this tells us that we need to address those things.
So what's the next step? In the long run, UMPD hopes to hire a detective. But for now, they want open discussion to continue about safety. In Missoula, Montana McLaughlin, NBC Montana.
Reports of domestic violence at UM increased 300%. Officials say officers hope to change standards on how to handle domestic abuse cases. We also took a look at the numbers from the Montana State University Police Department. Overall, crime reports went down 8% in 2015. The biggest increases were in reports of thefts from vehicles and credit cards. Domestic violence reports also increased.
A former university